In a move sending shockwaves through international markets, President Donald Trump has imposed a 25% tariff on all goods imported from Colombia. This follows Colombia's refusal to grant landing permission to U.S. military planes carrying deported Colombian nationals. The tariff announcement was made via a strongly worded tweet. This move escalates Trump's hardline stance on immigration. Targeting Colombia, a key U.S. ally, Trump prioritizes border security over diplomacy. The tariffs cover a wide range of Colombian exports. They are expected to impact both economies significantly. The administration argues the tariffs will force Colombia to comply with U.S. deportation demands. Critics warn of economic fallout and diplomatic repercussions. Business groups and trade experts fear disruption to global supply chains. As tensions escalate, can diplomacy prevail, or is this the start of a trade war? At the heart of the tariff dispute lies a disagreement over the handling of Colombian nationals facing deportation from the United States. According to the Trump administration, Colombia violated a long-standing agreement by denying entry to 2 U.S. military aircraft carrying deportees. The administration maintains that the flights were part of routine immigration enforcement operations and that Colombia was obligated to facilitate their landing. Colombian officials, however, dispute this account, asserting that they were not given adequate notice or information regarding the flights. They argue that the use of military aircraft for civilian deportations was inappropriate and that the individuals on board should have been returned through established civilian channels. This difference in interpretation, coupled with a lack of clear communication, created a diplomatic impasse that quickly spiraled into a full-blown crisis. President Trump, known for his uncompromising approach to negotiations, responded to Colombia's refusal with characteristic bluster. He accused the Colombian government of harboring criminals and undermining U.S. national security. He threatened further sanctions, including travel bans on Colombian officials and a complete severing of diplomatic ties, if Colombia did not immediately reverse its position. The imposition of tariffs on Colombian goods is poised to have far-reaching economic consequences for both nations. American consumers, accustomed to a steady flow of affordable Colombian products, are likely to feel the pinch most acutely. Coffee, a staple in many American households, is expected to see a significant price hike as tariffs drive up the cost of imports. Colombia, the world's second-largest coffee producer, supplies nearly a third of U.S. coffee imports. The 25% tariff will inevitably translate into higher prices for American consumers, potentially impacting the bottom line of coffee retailers and roasters. Beyond coffee, the tariffs will also affect the price of other popular Colombian exports, including fresh flowers, bananas, textiles, and certain manufactured goods. The impact on Colombia's economy is expected to be even more severe. The United States represents Colombia's largest export market, and the tariffs threaten to disrupt key industries and jeopardize livelihoods. Colombian coffee growers, already grappling with fluctuating global prices, face the prospect of losing a significant portion of their income. The flower industry, a major employer in rural communities, is similarly vulnerable, as are textile manufacturers and other export-oriented businesses. As the tariff war between the United States and Colombia intensifies, so too do calls for a diplomatic solution. Business leaders, trade organizations, and even some lawmakers urge the Trump administration to reconsider its approach, warning of unintended consequences for American businesses and consumers. Colombian President Gustavo Petro has adopted a more conciliatory tone, signaling a willingness to find common ground. While maintaining Colombia's rights in denying entry to U.S. military flights, Petro desires to de-escalate and avoid further economic harm. Revisiting the deportation agreement could be a resolution. Petro proposes clearer protocols for handling deportations. He offers to personally accompany future deportation flights. Whether these concessions will appease the Trump administration remains to be seen. The coming days will be crucial in determining if diplomacy can prevail. The world watches and waits, hoping for a swift and amicable resolution to this transatlantic trade tussle.